Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to SCiP-Dictation Live. In case you're new to the stream, my name is Sherman. Welcome to Site42. This live stream is for hanging out while I record the SCPs. You can get some behind-the-scenes stuff. You can hang out in the chat, which I will set up right now. The chat on YouTube has a slight delay. The chat on the Site42 Discord server does not have a delay. So if you want to join the Site42 Discord server and chat in there, I keep that window open as well. So let me type to them. Stream is live. Stream if life. That's what happens when I cover the typing bar with my camera / cell phone. Whatever. So today we are doing the man parts of SD Locke's proposal when day breaks. My girl squad nailed it. I listened to their footage to make sure I have exactly what I need to record, what they didn't. And oh my god, it's crazy. So it's going to be awesome. I'm going to record the man parts, which is all the prose, and then the narration and computer and sound effects. So today is all about recording it. That is today's goal, is we got to record, and then we're going to work toward our editing later on, because the girls sent me 24 minutes of material, and I've still got a lot of stuff to put into this, so it's going to take a while. This is going to be another long one. But you know what? That's what we're here for. Doing the undoable. Recording well, my epic speech is gone. Oh well. We're going to do the undoable, record the unrecordable, row, fight the power, our drill pierces the heavens, and the top of the camera. So, that being said, I've got all chat windows live, and it is time to start recording. So, let us begin. By the way, for those of you in the chat, I am mostly going to hang out in the YouTube chat, just because that is easier to see from my desktop, but I'll swap back to the general now and again. Row, study the unstudyable. That's what I'm talking about, Pinko. Get it done. Get it done. Okay, so we are set. Man parts. Time for some man lines. Oh no, we've got a YouTube very bad connection. That's not a good thing. I really hope you guys can still see me. I really hope this works. Hope you're still with me on this very poor connected Halloween live stream. Oh god, oh god, oh god. YouTube, why? Why are you doing this to me? Because it's a holiday, so everyone's using bandwidth and my internet sucks, and I need to get new internet. Okay, it froze up for a sec, but it seems fine now. Good. Stay that way. YouTube? Or, not really YouTube. It's, in my case, it's Internet Provider Redacted. That internet provider is a total bad job doer, and boo internet providers. So, yes, done. Recording time. Let's do it. We're already 4 minutes in. All right, round one. You find the access tunnel, hidden within a natural cave a mile off the main road. You don't need the key card. The door is ajar. It smells here. It smells like them. Hopefully they've moved on. You've come so far already. You can't turn back now. There's a slick trail that leads from the cave entrance and into the depths of the site. If it's blood or shit, or something that smeared off one of those things, you cannot tell. You make a point to avoid it. You're still receiving the distress signal. It only started broadcasting yesterday. Whoever it is, you pray they're still alive. Your footsteps echo through empty corridors. Each footfall sounds for all the world like a dozen, as if you're not treading through the dark alone. Elevator is down, so you take the stairs, ending on floor B5, Keter holding. You pass several empty containment chambers. The horrors they once held are long gone. If you're lucky. The trail takes you to an office branching off the main hall, the source of the signal. The door is cracked open, but stuck. You plant your feet, push with all your might. Something skitters out of one of the rooms to your left and around the corner before you can get a good look at it. Your first thought is, dog. It was on the ceiling, though. You take refuge in the room, slam the door behind you. It's dark here. You're safe. You take off your jacket and head wrap. It'd be a damn shame to die from something like hyperthermia after all that's happened. The sole operating emergency light rotates in its casing, casting a pale orange glow across the room every other second, as if the room itself had a pulse. There's shelving haphazardly placed behind the door, a barricade. You scan the room, soiled clothes, half-eaten food. Despite the presence of an adjoining restroom, there is excrement in a bucket in the corner. A pneumatic chamber on the northern wall would have been delivering consumables to the occupant. The trail terminates in the corner of the room, forming a sick puddle. You spot 3 pharmacy bottles. Further inspection reveals them to be various opioids. They're all empty. There's a desk with a computer atop it. Approaching the terminal, you can clearly see the blinking light of the power button. You take a seat. You turn it on. You take a seat. Turn it on. All right, we got a pretty good speed there. Oh, hey, Sama. This is Sama Says. Sama is one of the girls in the Locke proposal and does like all the recordings for us. So Sama is a Site42 celebrity cast member. Hi. Glad you could join us today. You take a seat. You turn it on. And yes, Sama, one thing I've gotten good at is taking as little takes as I can and just being really careful with my words. It comes from doing over 100 of these now. Coolly. Oh, that was a good run. I just did a solid 2.5 minutes nonstop. High five, team. Yes. Okay, so we got through the first round of prose. Now it's time to do some computer voice. So here we go. Oh, no, God. We've got to alternate between computer voice and prose. We got to go back and forth. Oh, man. Challenge mode, engage. Let's do it. Pinko, 2.5 minutes and no drats. A personal best? I think so. No drats whatsoever. Okay. So we're here. And round 2. Emergency protocol activated. Clearance level safeguards removed. Full access granted. Secure. Contain. Protect. Loading. 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 You hear footsteps. Oh, there's a drat. I didn't change voices. Arg. Arg. All right, continuing on. You hear footsteps just outside the door. Every first step comes down heavy. The second drags behind it. Loading, 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 authenticating. A dark shape blots out the light streaming through the slit between the floor and the doorway. Authenticating. Authenticating. You tense up, waiting with bated breath, praying it will pass. You damn the deafening thumping of your heart for betraying your position. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. The shadow recedes. You breathe a sigh of relief just as the screen comes to life. Opening file. Automated Secure System Notification Code 235. Just in time for a drat, Sama. Just in time. So, okay. In my research, I did not look this up, and I have a problem. What does ASSN stand for? Because I have... Oh. That's why I didn't look it up, because I'm dumb. It's Automated Secure System Notification Code 235, ASSN 235. It's literally right there. Automated Secure System Notification Code. SCiP-42, why are you so stupid? You're so stupid! Guess what movie that's from? Nobody saw that movie because it came out at the same time as the original Batman movie. So, where was I? Automated Secure System Notification Code 235. Waiting 30 seconds to see if anyone else recognizes that quote. Stupid! You're so stupid! Automated Secure System Notification Code 235. Nope, it is not Kindergarten Cop. Although, you know, it might have. I haven't seen that movie in forever. The movie I'm quoting is, oh, hi Mahogany Donut. I don't recognize your username. Welcome to the chat. The movie I'm quoting is UHF, which is the Weird Al Yankovic movie. They live next door to a karate dojo, and the guy who trains them, the sensei of the studio, keeps knocking people through the wall in their house and berating them because they're stupid! So stupid! Later on during the Wheel of Fish sketch, it's the same thing when they trade for the wrong fish. Oh man, see, now I want to look it up and link it to you guys. I don't know if I can put links in a chat. UHF, you're so stupid. There we go. Perfect. Copy link address. And can I drop that here? Can I drop that here? I'm going to give you all something to look at. Maybe. Go. Nope. Can't post links. Look up UHF, you're so stupid. It's the first thing that comes up. And the second and the third thing. It's all things. It's everything. It's all things. Okay, so continuing on with Automated Secure System Notification Code 235. ASSN-235. There has been an error in retrieving the current iteration of the SCP-001 file. You are currently viewing revision number 3. Newer revisions can be accessed at the bottom of this page. Curses, I just thought of a really good idea for how to say that as a computer while I was saying it, so now I have to do it again. Drat, here we go. Making it better though. Not a mistake, an improvement. ASSN-235. There has been an error in retrieving the current iteration of the SCP-001 file. You are currently viewing revision number 3. Newer revisions can be accessed at the bottom of this page. It's not the tumor! Someone wondered if maybe it was a tumor. It's not a tumor. That is what I was referring to, live stream people who have no idea what the chat says. No, don't delete everything, Sherman. You need everything. Okay, we're back. And access file. SCP... Ooh, voice crack. Bring it back. Take that and rewind it back. Access file. SCP-001. Revision number 3/12. Audio file. Access granted. Revision 3-12 updated 3012 days ago. And at that point, the girls come in. So I'm not going to do that yet. Instead, what I'm going to do is yell really loudly. That way... Audio file. Audio file. I think I saw the hide from me one. Yeah, super creepy. I haven't decided if I'm going to make that, what's the phrase I'm looking for? I haven't decided if I'm still going to do the access granted, or if I'm going to change the access granted to your hide from me. That way it creeps out of nowhere like the computer's doing awful things. Because the computer's doing awful things. Okay, so audio file. And that's what I got, right? Newer revisions can be accessed on computer typing sounds fit in there. Access granted. 3-12 updated 3012 Revision 3-12 updated 3012 days ago. It's not -12, it's /12. Accept. I am a jerk. Revision number 3/12. Continuity. Revision 3-12 updated 3000. Revision 3/12 updated 1312 days ago. There we go. Did that just autocorrect in real life to realize? I don't know, did it? Where did it do that? I am confused. I have missed this reference. Where is... Anywho. Alright, so you guys recorded all of this. This is me, administrator. I'm gonna have to voice change this to make it creepy. 05. Oh wait, this isn't an 05, this is the administrator. Ooh, I have never voiced the administrator before. I have voiced the 05s, and I do them with voice changing technology. And I make it down and low and garbled. But I've never done the administrator. Oh, interesting. What voice does the administrator have? I wonder. I'm gonna adjust my chair a little bit. There we go. That feels nicer. Cool. Okay. There aren't any 05s in this one, so I think I'm just going to treat them like the administrator and do a voice changer on him. To those of you with families, or God forbid, children, I'm deeply, deeply sorry. You must push on. Do not let their deaths be in vain. We do still have time. Humanity, wait. Humanity. To those of you with families, or God forbid, children, I'm deeply, deeply sorry. You must push on. Do not let their deaths be in vain. We do still have time. Humanity may still have a future. Come to Site 19. We need all the hands we can get. Learn to embrace the darkness, friends. Fear the light. The Administrator. Let me listen to that, how that sounds. To those of you with families, or God forbid, children, I'm deeply, deeply sorry. You must push on. Do not let their deaths be in vain. We do still have time. Humanity may still have a future. Come to Site 19. We need all the hands we can get. Learn to embrace the darkness, friends. Fear the light. The Administrator. Yeah, okay, I can go with that. I like how that turned out. So let's, we'll voice change him a little lower just so it's like, because you hide the identities of the Administrator in the O5s. Cool. Alright, so... now I've got a little computer error here. System error. Data lost. EC172. Contact System Administrator. Nope, sysadmin. System error. Data lost. EC172. Contact sysadmin. Cool, cool. Alright, a little bit of computer jargon. Gotcha. Feeling good. System error. Alright, moving on, moving on. Going on down. Not my problem, not my problem. Getting things done, going down. Red text, that's me. Open attached file. Audio log. Access granted. Okay, now we're going to play a game called How Often Do I Narrate versus How Often Can I Solve It with Sound Effects Instead. Because sometimes, some of these proses are narrations that you can hear, and some of them are setting the tone that I ought to have them. So when it says a harsh static lashes out of the speakers when you open the file. So the static will come out. It disturbs the stillness of the room, catches you off guard, and quickens your heart's pace. There's some handling noise as the recorder adjusts the microphone. A brief moment of silence passes. And then. So I think the static will happen. I think I'll say that. A harsh static lashes out of the speakers when you open the file. It disturbs the stillness of the room, catches you off guard, and quickens your heart's pace. There's some handling noise as a recorder. Drat! Try it again. I think I made a noise on the microphone too. A harsh static lashes out of the speakers when you open the file. It disturbs the stillness of the room, catches you off guard, and quickens your heart's pace. There's some handling noise as the recorder adjusts their microphone. A brief moment of silence passes, and then. There's a quiver in her voice that betrays her attempts at professionalism. She pauses, takes a deep breath, and continues. Yeah, nothing like surprisingly loud static out of nowhere to terrify everybody, right? So she sighs. Obviously, I'm just going to let her sigh. So sighing is fair. We don't need she sighs. There's a quiver in her voice that betrays her attempts at professionalism. I like that one because it sets a mood. She stops again, mutters to herself incomprehensibly, before you hear the unmistakable sound of a match strike. I think I'll say that one, but I'll leave she exhales audibly out. I'll leave that to her. She stops again, mutters to herself incomprehensibly. She stops again, mutters to herself incomprehensibly, before you hear the unmistakable sound of a match strike. She trails off for a moment, before you hear the buzz of radio chatter. There's a clamor on the other end while the radio changes hands. A soft voice calls out, concerned. A creak. Logan shifts in her seat. There's a ruckus as Regatta presumably attempts to snuff her cigarette. How does she say her name? Is it Regatta? I think it's Regatta. I just made that up right now, but I think that's what it sounds like to me. Ah, thank you, Sama, for saving my keister. I'm going to go back and record that in this big, nice blank spot that I left for myself for no reason, because I was puzzling over whether to include something or not. Here, Sherman, sit silently for 30 seconds, deep in thought. I'm doing just fine, poopsykins. I want you to know that I love you bunches. Drat, there's no that. I was so close. Man. I'm doing just fine, poopsykins. I want you to know I love you bunches. Lol, lol, lol. There's a ruckus as Regatta presumably attempts to snuff her cigarette. Wait, she says her name earlier, right? I can just go back and look at that. This is Dr. Logan Regatta. Go into the other recording, the other recording, the other recording. I gotta move the camera because it's in front of my dashboard so I can't see. All the way back to the beginning. Let's see what we got. Not that far. Still got stuff to do.
This is Dr. Logan Regatta, level...
Did you hear me guess where it was correctly on the first try? What? What? How did I do that? I don't know. It's a Halloween miracle. I wasted my Halloween miracle, but it was still pretty cool. What are the odds out of a 25-minute recording that I would pick the exact moment that she said the line I needed her to say? Halloween miracle. Booyah! Okay, anyways.
This is Dr. Logan Regatta, level...
Logan Regatta! I gotta what? I gotta pee. What? Crude, crude, crude. There's a ruckus as Regatta presumably attempts to snuff her cigarette. Good, good. I rule. I did it. Aha. Ari doesn't sound convinced. That is obviously you not sounding convinced. So that, I don't need to say that. You can practically hear Regatta smiling as she jokes. I mean, I can hear you smiling in your voice, so that's fine. Ari responds with a feigned laugh. Got it. Ari replies, duh. A moment of silence then a match strike followed by an audible exhale. So, exhale? Exhale! Exhale! Anyways. So, match strike. So that'll be sound. Pause, exhale. She waits a beat before ending transmission. I'm going to say she waits a beat before ending transmission. I think that's a good idea. She waits a beat before ending the transmission. Access file SCP-001, revision number 5/12. Incident report appended. Oh no. No, why? Why did I do this? I am dumb. Now I have to go back and fix it. Drat. I've been saying 3/12 and 5/12. That's stupid. It's obviously supposed to be revision number 3 of 12. 5 of 12. Why? Why? Sherman, think a little bit. Think a little bit.
Incident report. Revision number 5/12.
So let's mute that. We don't need that malarkey. Revision number 5 of 12.
Revision number 5/12.
God, I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. Alright, and gotta go back and find that 3 of 12 now. Good lordy.
Audio log. Open attached file.
Da 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 da. Going back a little farther.
Humanity may still have a future.
Nope, not far enough.
1 file. You are currently viewing revision number 3. Newer revisions can be accessed at the bottom of this page. Access file SCP-001, revision number 3/12.
Revision number 3 of 12.
Revision number 3/12.
Humanity may still have a future. Nope. Friggin' God. You got me, Pinko. You got me. I am a cynical monster who does not believe humanity has hope.
Three of 12. Audio file. Access granted. Revision 3/12 updated.
Mute all. Revision 3 of 12 updated. Cool. Okay. Thankfully, I figured that out way sooner, and I don't have to go back and fix all those things. All those things. So, now we are...
Incident report appended.
Jesus, I'm only up to like section... I've only finished the first section of this, and I've already got 7 minutes of recording stuff. Oi, yai, yai. Okay, so, we're going to keep on rolling. That is revision 3 of 12, so now we're on to revision 5 of 12.
Incident report appended.
Incident report appended. By the way, guys, I'm just warning you, this is probably going to be a 2-parter SCiP-Dictation Live, because I see so many things to record, and I have to work eventually today, so I'll come back and do more recording of this later. So now access granted. Access granted. Revision 5 of 12 updated. 1,202 days ago. No changes submitted. Information collapsed. No changes submitted. Information collapsed. Open attached file. Incident Report 001.1. Access granted. Access file. SCP-001 revision. 8 of 12. Nope, I didn't have a space in that before. Drat.
Access file.
Man, I like that section. I didn't have to do anything. That was amazing. Okay, continuing on. Access file. SCP-001 revision number 8 of 12. 1 attachment. Access granted. Revision 8 of 12 updated 1200 days ago. No changes submitted. Information collapsed. No changes submitted. Information collapsed. Open attached file. Video file. Access granted. You see her for the first time. Dr. Regatta is seated where you are right now. She has a pained look. Her eyes are bloodshot. A large, wet, red-black blotch has formed on her breast pocket. She draws a A large, wet, round. That'll be the 1,000 subscriber bonus. Is a speed run session marathon where we go for like several hours and do. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my statement, which is speed running as many skips as we can in a certain amount of time, recording, and then I'll just edit them all later. But that'd be cool, like speed running skip readings. Also, Sama, thank you. Thank you for finding my mistake where I was not paying attention. Drat. You got me. You got me. Okay, so 1,200 is not 1,200. Why, Sherman, why? At least it was very close.
Access file. SCP-001 revision number 8 of 12. 1 attachment.
Nope, that's not the right section. Backing up. So I can find where I messed it up.
1,202 days ago. No changes submitted. Lapsed. Change inst. Open attached file. Incident Report 001.1. Access granted. Access file. SCP-001 revision number 8 of 12. 1 attachment. Access granted. Revision 8 of 12 updated 1,200 days ago.
Well, that was very close there. Thanks to that. All right, go to the end. Make sure I'm not cutting anything by getting rid of this. Nope, I don't need to get rid of this. Mute. 1,200 days ago. Awesome. Thank you, Sama.
1,200 days ago.
Good work, Lieutenant. Good work. Don't forget to crash the ship. Okay, you see her for the first time. Regatta, large wet red-black blotch has formed on her breast pocket.
A large wet red-black blotch has formed on her breast pocket.
She draws a shuddering breath, parts her lips as if to speak, and stops herself. She bows her head and cries silently. After a minute, she manages to choke out. She reaches into her breast pocket and withdraws a finger. The glint of a wedding ring is visible above the severed portion. She holds it close in cupped hands and runs a thumb across the glimmering band. She sits like this for an eternity, whispering apology after apology, begging forgiveness, lost in the moment. She looks up after some time. There's a look of realization when she realizes she's still recording. Nope, that's not the line. That's not the line. You are not cool yet. Make better art.
She looks up after some time.
She looks up after some time. There's a look of realization when she sees she's still There's a look of realization when she sees she's still recording. I have to say that so hard that There's a look of realization when she sees she's still recording before she places the digit back into her pocket. Man, that's a semicolon. Drat. Cool. Okay, do it again.
There's a look of realization.
What? Why did I do that? No! There's a look of realization when she sees she's still recording before she places the digit back in her pocket. She leans forward as if to turn off the camera when a radio crackles to life. It broadcasts white noise for a few seconds, and then a voice that sets you on edge. It's Ari, almost. Her voice has taken on the disgusting, gurgling tone characteristic of the affected. Logan's jaw drops. What little color that was left in her face drains. It speaks out again. Logan rummages behind... That's the sound you make when you try and say behind, but then it's actually, the word is beneath. Yes, less back problems. It's right here. And the next goal is to get a swiveling chair so that I don't cripple myself anymore. Back stretches, stretching it out. Rawr. All right, 9.5 minutes of recording.
It speaks out again.
It speaks out again. Logan rummages beneath the desk for a moment and produces a handheld radio. Her hands are shaking. The thing implores her. Its inhuman speech curdles your stomach. Logan is in tears, her finger hovering just above the call button. The Ari thing draws a deep, wet breath and speaks. Logan withdraws a cigarette with her free hand, followed by a pack of matches. Her shaking thwarts the first 2 attempts to light it. She swears silently. 3rd time's the charm, and she inhales a quarter of it in a single drag. The Ari thing continues. Logan begins rocking back and forth. Logan hurls the radio across the room. It smashes somewhere off camera. It's still somewhat operational. You can still hear the thing singing. More voices join in the chorus as the radio slowly loses life. A few, a dozen, then more. They continue singing until the radio mercifully dies. Logan rushes out of her chair, and you can hear her vomiting off screen. The video films the empty seat for several minutes before she returns to end the feed. Alright, so I've recorded that, and then I've recorded that, but I know that Sama has the crazy freaking stacks of singing, so I'm going to figure out exactly what fits better when it comes to that narration, because we're going to have, like, creepy voices singing, and it's really disturbing. Ugh. So, we'll figure out how to cut that. Ooh, okay, full prose section. It's my turn. All me. No girls. Ha ha. Ha ha. I don't like that. I have to do more work. What am I talking about? Alright, I'm up to 11 minutes of recording though, so I'm no slouch. I still got stuff. Okay, here we go. That's what you get. That's what you get. No, Pinko, don't activate the cootie zone. The SCP fandom is like 10% girls maximum. We need as many as we can get. Something isn't right. A lingering paranoid sensation washes over you. You're being watched. You defensively dart your eyes about, though they take a second to adjust to the darkness beyond the monitor. The emergency light sweeps across the room, stretching and twisting the shadows beyond recognition. That's when you spot it. There, in the corner, coming out of the puddle. Time slows to a halt. A pair of hands, coated in the lustrous black slime you followed through the facility, are on either side of the sickening pool, as if something beneath the floor is bracing itself, trying to lift itself up. Something inhuman. The head comes next, rising from the muck. Matted hair conceals its face, plastered over it by the mystery fluid. It turns in your direction. It stares at you from the corner, which once again falls into darkness. The emergency light continues its journey across the room. It washes over the puddle again, revealing nothing out of the ordinary. And by the way, when I mentioned demographically that the fandom is like 10% girls, that's only the viewership for my channel. So I don't know the actual SCP demographics. That was mainly a joke based on the fact that girls don't like my channel. Oh, forever alone. Oh no. Anywho. Clarification of jokes. Not being a douchebag. Don't even know how I was a douchebag. Probably a douchebag. Usually a douchebag. Okay. Was that 106? Or was that like a hallucination of 106? Not sure. Access file. SCP-001 revision number 9 of 12. 1 attachment. Access granted. Revision 9 of 12 updated 986 days ago. No changes submitted. Information collapsed. Open attachment. Access granted. Dr. Regatta appears on the monitor. She's lost weight. Her eyes are bloodshot and wide. On the table before her lay a knife, a bowl, and a stack of manila envelopes filled with yellowing pages. Atop this stack is a blood-stained parchment. She grabs the knife, contemplates it for a moment. With this, she slices into the palm of her left hand and winces. You watch her clench her fist, draining her blood into the bowl.
You watch her clench.
Cool, we got that. 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 Okay, so formatting. Weird thing. This actually does not have no changes submitted on the containment procedures, and it doesn't have it on the description. The attachment does not say video file like the last video file did. I wonder if that's a formatting error that could be fixed, like a typo, you know, in the article. Either way, in my recording, I'm probably going to fix it so that the video file is there the same way it was above. That way it's, because I think it's just omitted because now you're assuming it's a video file, but I think it should still be there. It's a video file. But anyways, oh God. Oh God. Oh, I got a YouTube update. The Terrible Writing Advice channel just uploaded a survival horror video. That guy's hilarious. It's Terrible Writing Advice. Go check out his channel. He's like a million times more popular than me, and he does not need me like pumping him, but he's amazing. Like, it's great. It's funny because it's sarcastic, but also you learn things about writing that makes your writing better. Go team. It's like, as a creative writing community, the SCP people can probably play with that, and it's fun. Alright, moving on. Oh god, this is the data error. Everything's horrible. Let's do this. Access file, SCP-001, revision number 17. Oh god. Okay, I gotta figure out how to say this now.
17. Oh. Revision number 17. Oh.
Because this is a data error. This is not good. Oh, you stop, you monster. Everything is wonderful. We are free now. Monster, gross.
SCP-001.
Alright, revision number. Is there a shorter way to say exclamation point? Like a one-word version. I feel like there's a thesaurus thing for that. Like exclamation point has another name that's a little more like technical. And that name like means like, for some reason I have a word like superlative, but that's not the word. It's not declarative. Anyways, I think because this is like a data error, I'm not going to say a bunch of numbers. Oh, wait, I can say a bunch of numbers. And then I can stack them. I can do layers like Sama did. And then it'll glitch and data error. So let's start with the general. Revision number 17, exclamation point, 2, 4, data error. And I'll glitch, glitchy sounds. And then I'll do the computer typing sounds, because every time I've said access granted, it's been like data, access, blah, 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 access granted, blah, 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 tap, 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 access granted. So this is going to be data error, tap, 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 hide from me. Oh, it's going to be gross. It's going to be gross. Gross, 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 gross. All right, let's leave that on a separate layer. That way I don't misplace it. So now, revision number 4847 out of error. I don't know why I did that. That's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to say the word error. Error.
Out of.
All right. All right, continuing on. This is so gross. This is so gross. You guys are gross. You guys are awful. All right. So, moving on. There's a video file attached. There's a video file attached. Opening it, you see that it presents the room you're in. The feed seems to be coming from one of the security cameras, up in the corner of the room. It's dark, but you can just make out Dr. Regatta, laying on a pile of laundry along the far wall. She's writhing in her sleep. She seems tormented, hurt. She's tossing and turning and mumbling nonsense words. The camera shakes. It lifts upwards for a moment before it focuses on her again. It starts moving closer, slowly. The speakers come to life, picking up an airy, breathy static. As the camera moves closer to the doctor, it becomes clearer, crisper. It's not merely white noise, but dozens, hundreds of voices whispering unintelligibly over each other. You lean in, press your ear almost against the speaker, trying to discern what it is that's being said. Something strange stands out amidst the discordance. You're not quite sure what to make of it, though. Looking back at the monitor, the camera has come to a halt inches away from the sleeping doctor. The voices stop. There is no sound. A hand, black and oily and skeletal, reaches out for her, brushes away a lock of hair. Her eyes shoot open. She recoils in shock. The feed cuts out. Whew! I just need to take a breath. Woo! Alright, that was a good hit. That was a good run. We did good there, kids. Tacking it on, tacking it on. We're up to 15 minutes of recording. Access SCP-001, revision number 12 of 12. 1 attachment. Access granted. File recovered from previous revision. Information collapsed. File recovered from previous revision. Information collapsed. Open attachment. Access granted. Dr. Regatta. That's alright. I didn't want to say words. Who wants to say words? Words are for suckers. Who uses words? Suckers, that's who. Dr. Regatta appears before you on the screen, looking even worse for wear than she did previously. Her hair is thinning. Ugh, I heard a gross sound. Put that back. Put it back. Put it back.
For wear than she did
before. Even worse for wear than she did before. Than she did previously. Her hair is thinning, with large swaths appearing absent from the middle of her head. If they weren't reflecting the soft glow of the monitor, you would have assumed she no longer had eyes for how deep they'd recessed into her skull. She stares ahead, unblinking. Her lips crack into a broken grin. She lets out a weak laugh and displays her trembling hands. What appears to be the mostly skeletal remains of a finger is embedded into the flesh of her left hand, in the stump that would have supported her natural ring finger. In the stump that would have
in the stump.
In the stump.
Is embedded into the flesh of her left hand.
Of her left hand. In the stump that would have supported her natural ring finger. 2 wedding bands loosely encircle the digit. Drat, there's no space there. Why would I?
2 wedding bands.
Son of a bee. Make better art. 2 wedding bands loosely encircle the digit, laying atop one another. Something catches her attention off screen. She cocks her head, listening. She begins rubbing her temples, repeating herself over and over again. A minute passes. She snaps her head back up and addresses the camera. She brandishes a handgun. She opens the desk drawer, and I don't like how I said the word drawer.
She opens the desk drawer.
She opens the desk drawer and deposits the firearm. She raises her gaze, stares into the camera. She reaches forward and ends the recording. That's horrible. Did it have to end like that? You open the drawer and pull out the gun. You absent-mindedly turn it over in your hands for a moment, wondering where you'll go from here. Site 17? 64? Surely you can't be all that's left. The computer dings. There's been an update to the file. Access SCP-001. Current iteration updated 1 minute ago. Access granted. Without your prompting, the page begins playing a video file. You freeze when the image loads. It's a live feed, looking down on you from behind, about a foot away. A skeletal, inky left hand enters the frame, approaching you at a snail's pace. It's missing its ring finger. Without a second thought, you turn and fire in a frenzy. Not turn.
Without a second thought, you turned and fired.
Turn and fire, not turned and fire. It's not past tense, Sherman. It's not past tense.
It's missing its ring finger.
It's missing its ring finger. Without a second thought, you turn and fire in a frenzy. Without a second thought, you turn and fire in a frenzy, hoping to drive off the specter. Your bullet meets an empty wall. There's nothing there. A second passes before you hear it, before you hear them. Sloshing, wet thuds coming down the corridor, accompanied by a chorus of screams. It slams into the door. Could there be a place to hide? It strikes a second time. What appears to be a face, part human, part something, dribbles in under the frame. Bits of flesh from God knows what oozes in through the sides and reconstitutes into fingers, eyes, feathers. A third. Now it's pressing up against the wood, causing it to sag inwards. With a groan and a crash, the wood splinters. The door explodes open. Hands and arms stretch out of the mass, pulling you up, passing you from one to the next, on and on down the line. They drag you past the empty containment units, upwards and through the stairwell, through the halls and towards the tunnel. You're afforded a few precious moments in the darkness. And at the end of the tunnel, there's light. Holy cow, I didn't know we were going to make it, but we made it. Woo! We made it to the end. We recorded all the man voices. And it only took a little over an hour. That's fantastic. Okay, we did it. That's amazing. Yes. Hello, Togum Septics. You joined in the conversation at the very last minute. So, welcome, and I'm glad you made it for this section. We just finished the man's part, the men's parts and the computer parts, or I guess the narration. It doesn't have to be a man part. It's a man part because I'm doing it. But it's the man part because I'm doing it. So we got the man part. Blah! We got the man part of SCP-001, SD Locke's proposal, When Day Breaks. This has a lot of titles. And in 63 minutes, we recorded 19 minutes of stuff, which we're going to blend with the 24 minutes of stuff that Sam and Courtney put together, meaning we have somewhere around 45 minutes for this show. And to be honest, one day, so right now, amazingly, SCiP-42 has like, what, 500 something subscribers? Let me get that number real quick. Pull up my YouTube studio since I'm done recording. I'm done recording. Oh God, save it. Save it now. Save as. Don't forget. 001 boy. So now I have 001 girls and 001 boy. So right now, SCiP-42 is sitting at 516 subscribers. And the audio recordings are going well. The video essays are going well, or I guess the podcast essays on a video platform, but this one would make a riveting freaking movie. This would be a riveting episode of television. And I want to get my boys together out here in California, and I need 2 actresses, and I need Cronenberg-esque goo monsters, and I need whatever that inky black thing is. But really, this would be amazing as a film. This would be so cool. You have like the protagonist in their full like garb, so you don't need to see who they are the entire time, because that's you in your brain. I mean, yeah, they'd have a protagonist unless we did it like first person, and I don't really want to go first person. But like the logs, you'd have video logs of Regatta, and you'd have her on the radio with Ari, and it would be gross and terrifying, and you'd like see her descent into madness, and you'd see it. This is doable. It's just that I need way more of an actual budget for this channel to make something crazy like that. I have the plans. I need the means. So, final mission statement. We're doing this audio recording. Get us to frickin' hundreds of thousands of subscribers like Gmodon and Tats have, and we'll start making like live action movies of this, and it'll be amazing. Live action SCPs. What? So, build up the channel. We need to sell merch and get Patreon donors, and we will make this happen. So, support the channel, do all those things. Help us make awesome SCP content things. We're going to make all the things. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be huge. Whatever. On that, check out the links below for merch store, Patreon, and Discord server. That way you can hang out more with SCiP-42 people. Thank you guys for tuning in, especially those of you who made it the entire time. And we are a wrap. I'm going to save this, and I'll probably start editing it later today after my first shift at work, because this is going to be amazing. So, you guys, have a good afternoon, evening, wherever you are. See you next time, Foundation staff. Camera's got a giant hand. Giant hand.